Game 3 of Group 5. Oh, I didn't play It's Coming Home for the English folk. I don't know all the words to it like Hot Buttons does. Sorry about that. But we've got Game 5, or Group 5, Game 3, about to start here. You can see the points so far. We have a tie at the top of the group coming into this one, with both Norway and the Netherlands at 20 points. Germany at 5, Sweden, Southeastern Europe, which will not have a player playing, and England at 0 currently. This is the number 1 team for the Netherlands, Germany, and England. They will be playing here in Königsberg. And just a reminder, the Group 3 game is going on over on Harlow Risk channel. So if you're looking for the Group 3 game with USA, Peru, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Israel, that would be over on Harlow Risk. Johan's got Netherlands winning with Lernsey. Confident in Lernsey here, huh? That was some chaos there getting going. But it'll all be good. Okay, did Lernsey intentionally drop rating from tournaments? I don't know. Did he have a lower rating? I didn't see him in the plan. Confident and risky cam here, Thomason Smythe. Smith. Thompson Smith. I think you guys say Smith. Spell it that way. Okay, so we've seen this go a couple different ways in Königsberg so far. We've seen a couple of versions where people allow for bonuses to be held, and then we've seen a couple times where people do not. It's very rare that we've seen the bonuses held, but we've seen it in a couple games where it was allowed. Weird. Interesting. We got these guys coming through. I don't know. Oh, that is that Twitch? Maybe? Okay. Alright, so we see Rockstar take the center bonus, but he doesn't guard it. Looks like he's not really planning on taking it. That would be a huge bonus to take and hold in this one. Seems really unlikely that they allow that to happen. You've got Rockstar playing for Norway there at 20 points. Lernsey playing for Netherlands 1 at 20 points. Speedster playing for Germany 1 at 5 points. Garfinov playing for Sweden. They're currently at 0. We did not have a player from Southeastern Europe at this game. I can take him off of that. There. And then Risky Cam playing for England 1. So. Oh, he's our best. That's why we saved him for last. Yeah. That makes sense. I think Lernsey's good. I would take Ben as the best player in Netherlands, but Lernsey's definitely right there with him. Why do you think it's different with the 5-player game, Leona? More likely we hold bonuses. We see Speedster with a bonus, Garfinal with a bonus, and Risky Cam with a bonus here, as well as Rockstar getting to hold the center bonus. Yeah, ET's up there. ET's up there for sure. I haven't watched a ton of ET playing. I think he plays different settings than a lot of what we're using in the tournament. If I was going up against a Dutch player, the one I would least like to play is Ben. Okay, so red does get to hold the bonus. Norway holds the bonus in the center. Builds an exterior. Red's positions are all in the bottom half of the map. Yeah, he overslept. And then that thought was built so he couldn't jump back in, coming back in. What do we think about the bonuses being held? Does that surprise you guys? I mean, it doesn't surprise me the Dutch are allowing. I guess the Dutch don't have the bonus, so I guess that makes sense. And the German has the bonus, so that makes sense, I guess. I think if it was reversed, I think Speedster would be breaking the Dutch. I think it's interesting. 4 players holding bonuses in a 5-player game, which means Lernsey is kind of the one that's left out here. Lernsey starts rolling stacks. Lernsey breaks the center red bonus because he's upset that red won't get out of his bonus. Okay, so he points at that 8 stack and says, because you won't move this 8 stack, I'm breaking you. That was kind of the signal they're given by Lernsey, right? So red moves back into that position and guards with a 9 and a 10, but he moves the stack out of Lernsey's way. Garfinov probably doesn't move the 4 stack. We'll see. If he doesn't, that's just going to further upset Lernsey likely. But I think he rolls it either way. I think they're giving Speedster too many troops. He was in that first position, so they had a chance with him having a worse position. But him getting that bonus is just too good of a spot. Yeah, it feels a little bit like they're just giving him too good of a position. And knowing from experience, you just don't want to do that when you're playing Speedster. You gotta take away every possible advantage. Okay. Garfina goes to take that bonus. Lernsey's still being forced to play the no bonus. He doesn't get the 4 stack out, so he's going to have to hit the 4 stack. He's going to be the weakest here after this move. We'll need a few turns holding the bonus to try to get back and make up for that. Does he hit the 4? Yeah, he hits. He only loses 2. That's very helpful, right? Okay, so Learnsy does all of that just to take a +2 down there in the bottom right. And he's getting it so late in the game, he's in trouble. Red's got the +4 in the middle. Speedster also with a +4. And that's a +5 now that Garfina has. Yeah, so Plasma thinking white wants that +3 up at the top and could potentially roll the Learnsy 5 for it. And it's Risky Cam. We know Risky Cam is not afraid of a big roll, right? Risky Cam will not shy away there from taking that, no doubt. But doesn't. It doesn't hit it for the bonus. Yeah, Speedster has spent most of the game making sure he stays lined up. He's leaving that 2 purposely at the top next to that stack he's adding to right there. He's going for it right now. I don't think. For 4 cards, and it's so early in a progressive game to go for. No, it's not. He's just keeping a line. See, he wants that line there on Learnsy. The Speedster moves the 9 up next to Learnsy's 5. Yeah. I mean, that's clearly what he's doing. It's just when he's going to go for it, or when he feels like he's got to go for it before someone else does. You may need to make a move down here at the bottom, depending on if Red wants to try to block off that path to Learnsy there in the bottom corner. Red could move some of his stack down to separate Learnsy. See Learnsy add back in that corner just to keep annoying Speedster not to have a 100% roll there or something. We see the break from Red. Speedster gives the OMG face. Wow. Rolled a 4 to do it. Speedster now counting out Learnsy's territories. Trying to figure out if he's got to go for the kill before Red does. Red would be going for the kill after Learnsy trades. Does Risky Cam take Speedster out of the top of the map? That would be an interesting move. Trying to signal for Norway to get out of the way of his 12. But I don't think it's going to matter because I think Speedster's going to only get the 4 trade here. He's checking out his territory. This is the kind of stuff that Speedster has time to do that I would never do in a tournament game because I'm so stressed out of my mind. He's literally looking at what territories he's likely to get a +2 on next trade to see what he wants to trade in. Yeah, so he just keeps his lines on Learnsy. He's still waiting. He's waiting for the second trade. Again, if you're tuning in to watch Group 3 with USA 3, Mexico, Peru, Israel, and Saudi Arabia, that's over on Harlow Wrist stream here on Twitch. You can go check that one out if you're wanting to watch them, or you can have them both pulled up at the same time. Maybe you guys can tell me how that one's going too. Far from out here. Just an easy take for Sweden. In the troop lead currently. Moves to the 20 stack pointed down. We got a bit of a kill guard going on. Cam has a kill guard there on Norway. He learns his second trade. Does he just get mad at Red and go hit him hard here? Red's been definitely ruining Learnsy's game a little bit. Netherlands in the north. Hey, thanks for the follow, Isaac MC. Isaac's MC. Group 3 finished in 8 minutes, that 4-player game. So they were doing a 4-player in Italy. Wow, that must have been crazy. 8 minutes is still very fast for a 4-player game in Italy. Thanks for handling all of that, Crackle. I know that got chaotic there for a minute. Wow, so Mexico suicides Israel, and Peru gets the win. He's streaming in 2160? Like resolution? Ah, we need to help Harlow. Aries, you should DM Harlow and help him with that since you're the expert. He's just learning how to stream, so that would be good because he's streaming the 2300 game. We probably need to help him before then. I'll try to give him some help after this one. He's streaming the next matchup tonight. What's Risky Cam gonna do? Has the big trade. Doesn't do anything. Easy take there. What does Speedster do? Is he still gonna wait out the 4 trade? Or does he get impatient? He goes easy take. He's gonna wait out the 4 trade. He wants the 4 trade for Learnsy so he can keep running. I didn't see if he had a set or not. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for mentioning that because I was so confused. Leona's mentioning that Red's is sabotaging Orange's game because they're tied at the group lead, right? So if Learnsy doesn't score and no one gets at least 15 points, then and Speedster doesn't get at least 15 points, they're good. But I think he's potentially giving Speedster, because if Speedster wins the game, he's guaranteed to get at least 15, right? Because he would win with at least 1 bounty. So I think that's a little bit risky of a move, but I get the logic for sure. If you're going for the group win, go against the other team with 20. But I think the problem is the player in third with 5 points. His name is Speedster. That's your problem with that strategy. You can see, as expected, Learnsy's way lower in troops right now. At 41, has been hit all game by Red, and just not able to hold a bonus while the other 4 held bonuses. So Red's, yeah, putting a 7 stack there, maybe moves more troops in to block Speedster from going in to kill Lernsey. But he only leaves a 7. Okay, Cam doesn't go for the kill either. I think this fell perfectly to Speedster, exactly where he wanted to be. I thought he would have had the trade on 4 there. Yeah, there we go. So he takes the trade. He's going to go kill Lernsey for the 4 cards, get the trade in turn. I don't know that he gets another bounty off of that, but he'll certainly have enough troops not to die, and then I think he takes the game probably from there. Surely he's going to kill Lernsey, right? Oh my goodness, that surprises me a lot. Is he farming him for another card? Is he that confident? He does have Garfana at 69 troops. Garfana with 69 messes that up with a card trade. Um, that's not what you want to see. I guess Speedster thought with that 7 there from Rockstar it was just too expensive, which makes Rockstar's move really smart. Yeah, I think he's farming him for another card. I just feel like it's a little bit gutsy. I think Cam would have been smart to take Lerns. Oh, the 4 trade. Oh, and now Lernsey at 69 troops. That may save him. Um, I think Cam could have taken Speedster out of that top middle position earlier in the game, and it would have changed some of the dynamics. Garfin is a great player. I don't know Garfin very well. I saw him play in the regional finals and played really well. Have not seen Garfin play very much. All to play for still, even at this point, through the second set of trades for some players. We still don't know who the group winner of this group will be. So pretty cool to come down to the end here. Not like that lame France group where France just beat everybody. We did expect this group to be tight with the England 1, Netherlands 1, Germany 1 teams. All teams that made it through tough national qualifiers to get to this point. Rockstar add behind the kill guard, which is interesting. Okay, here's. I love that everyone's slow playing a little bit. No one's taking the real risky kill. I think Rockstar has kind of figured out, or Norway has kind of figured out that Speedster's the real problem, not Lernsey, if they want to win the group. Had a wonderful rank game with him earlier. A solid hour, 1v1 for an hour. Yeah, everyone had a set on 4. That does make it interesting, huh, Leanna? Johan would like for them to. Now, if this was Netherlands too, they would be taking way more risk, right? I think it's impressive Lernsey stayed alive here. I mean, obviously the trade on 4 helps, but been able to stay alive longer than expected. I know it's the name of the game. Shouldn't they be taking risks? That's kind of the whole point of what we're doing here. Yeah, but the good news for Lernsey is the bonuses are mattering less and less now. Rockstar's just got a ton of troops. I guess Risky Cam's got 104 also, so they both have a ton of troops. Yeah, the good news for Learnsey is that 10 stack up at the top, both 10 stacks up at the top, limit who could kill them. Also, Red could be building a much stronger kill guard if they wanted to, of Learnsey's position there at the bottom. They've just decided not to. Learnsey's got to hope for a trade on 3. Hope to stay alive till you get 3 cards and hope for a trade on 3, right? That's the game now for Learnsey. And then hope some sort of failed kill or something happens. The most likely kill run's coming on Learnsey, right? Speedster and Gar have a solid chance of sweeping the board since they have the early positions. Yeah, I mean they're in the right position for this point in the game because they'll get the. Oh, here's the kill. Cam goes for a pretty expensive kill here on Learnsey to get the 3 cards, but he'll trade in turn. $17, yeah, he's got it from that side. Yep. Okay, so Risky Cam gets the kill. England Team 1 gets their first points of the competition. He gets a trade in turn. Just like that, England moves in front of Germany. See how long it lasts. Still at 95 troops even after the kill because he was in the. Yeah, it was a nice kill. Agreed. He was in that last trading position when everyone had him on 4. Learnsey had a tough game with Rockstar kind of targeting from the start. Well, technically, England is tied with Germany, so we'll probably take it to penalties, which I hear England's good at. Speedster goes for a break. Speedster goes for stack positioning. He wants to get all into one stack in the middle. So he decides against it. Yeah, we do penalties at the end if there's a tie. You select your top 5 players and that's painful memories for England. I shouldn't mention penalties in a World Cup. Okay, so we see Gar take the kill on Risky Cam. I don't see it. It's a feed. He can take out the 20. He's got to get to the 14. He's got to go 17 through a 5 to a 14. Really unlikely kill chain, right? He stops once he kind of figures it out at least. That's good news. Rockstar gets the 55 trade on 3. We get the good game from Cam. Yeah, I think Norway's going to get the bounties here. If Cam kind of got a partial feed, getting an oops from Speedster because he's got to go through a 58 stack. Speedster doesn't like that. Ooh, he gets good dice. He gets really good dice. Norway's going to get the kill on England. Speedster upset. The dice went too well there. Oh. I don't know what that means. You guys know what Speedster just typed? Purin. These are just mad. Very mad. I don't know what's going on. Oh. I'm glad I said that on air. Pete's are mad that his stat got hit during that kill is the anger. This should be a very interesting post game conversation. Anytime you have Speedster and Risky Cam in a post game should be fun. Okay, so we see Garfina get the kill on Speedster. Goes up to 5 points. Moves into third place. England falls behind Germany on the tiebreaker. So again, the tiebreaker gets England. I don't know, did Speedster just report a collaboration also? It's based off of a tiebreaker. I'd have to look at it, Leona, on which tiebreaker it's based off of. Plasma can probably tell us. Okay, so we see Norway get the win, potentially. Should get the win here. Gonna run out of time. Garfna's on 4 cards, so at least we'll have a little more fun here. Leona was asking which tiebreaker we're basing that off of. It looks like England's losing on tiebreaker 2, which is most overall bounties. No. England's losing on direct bounties on each other for the tiebreak. Yeah. So in that group of 3, they're losing on the tiebreakers on each other. Okay, so we will get some post-game talk here. Let me get the scoreboard updated. That's a win for Norway. The kill there. Norway gets the final kill on Garfina. How about Norway? Anyone have Norway coming out of this group as the winner? It's pretty impressive, right? We'll see if we can get everybody up here into a little post-game chat. Feels like we have some strong emotions going. I think we've got the majority. You guys hear me? No, I'm not in there yet.
Yo.
I think Speech is in the wrong.
Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
he got dragged to the wrong place. He's
Hold
just
on.
venting to himself.
Speedster's just yelling out loud to everyone. How's everybody doing?
Oh my god, guys.
Oh, what was that game though?
You cannot be serious. He just gifted Red the group win.
He did.
I know.
When we were watching that, we were like, as long as he doesn't just suicide into you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Well, so I think Red was hitting, was trying to ruin kind of Learnsy's game the whole time because they were tied at the group lead. I think that was the logic early on. You guys,
Yes.
did
Yeah,
you guys
I
see
got
that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, we realized it.
Mitch,
I don't
before
agree
the
with
game,
feeding us though, but yeah.
I told you, Mitch. I hope everyone is aware how the point system works, and apparently it's not.
So what
Because
do you specifically think Yellow did wrong, Speedster?
we needed to make sure red or orange don't get a single bounty in a 5-player game. Because if they get a bounty, they immediately get the group win.
Okay, so you were saying we basically us three need to team up against Yellow and Orange to make sure they
Yeah,
don't
to
get
have any chance.
Okay.
Or not team up, but at least like try to guard people, you know?
Yeah, keep them blocked. Garfina, do you want to walk us through kind of your logic there?
I mean, I saw I had the lines on white,
Okay.
but I didn't realize I had a 14.
So you just missed one of the stacks.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah, it
realized after
happens.
I killed
Yeah,
like 20
sure.
troops.
Sure.
I just took a 7
I get
cards,
that.
I'm ignoring.
Yeah.
I get that, but like, once you killed me though, what were you gonna do after?
I'd probably die.
Yeah, that's fair. I was going to say, our kill, I don't know if you saw on Learnsey, wasn't actually worth it by about, it wasn't many troops, it was about 5 or 10.
Right.
But we had 20 odd more troops than Learnsey had, or maybe 30 more troops. I think Learnsey had 67 and we had 104, so it's like, it wasn't anywhere
Something
near
like
worth
that.
Well, you also had the trade in turn right there, right after, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what saved Tim, but sadly, we had a set on 3 as well, so we would have set to keep
You had
us,
to set
keep
up. You had
ourselves
a set
alive.
on 3. Okay.
Everyone had
Yeah.
a set on 3 there. We even had a set on 3. If I think, was it Red who killed us? Who was it that killed us? Was it? I can't remember who. I think it was Red. Yeah. If Red didn't kill us, we had a set as well. On 3.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, you guys all traded on 4 for the second trades. Were you all just nervous? Because no one went for a
Yeah.
kill. You just all traded on 4. Obviously,
What do you mean
Learnsey-
nervous? We were dead.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
the Dutch had to, but I was curious on everybody else.
I honestly, we thought that when Speedster traded in, that he was gonna kill us.
We did too.
Yeah.
Speedster, why did you not?
The trades were only 15 at the point, and I lined it up so
Not
I can
enough.
kill him for 4 cards when I sit on 1. It would have been
Really?
close. I would have had it, but it only would have traded in for 15. I just wanted to make sure Red doesn't get a kill in this game, and I failed.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
skipped the killing on 4 cards because you wanted to get the extra card. Is that-
Yeah, and if somebody kills Orange, that's totally fine by me. That's
yeah,
the
it
game
doesn't hurt
plan.
you. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, because you
I
really
don't
just need to win in a
specifically-
bounty.
What I was wondering, right, is the fact that Norway kind of fed us by hitting out the stack on the bottom right, like just made like an extra position just to be more like safe, and he instantly hit it. And I was
Yeah.
wondering why, since like the only way Norway doesn't advance is either we get a kill, which is very unlikely with given the amount of troops we have, or someone sweeps the board. But by feeding us, you give other people opportunities to set in turn, get free cards.
Yeah, I think it was clear their logic was we just have to beat the Dutch. They were trying to win the group, and they kind of came in
that's
thinking
fair,
we just
right?
got to beat the Dutch. But I think they were risking it a little bit, the way Speedster was set up to potentially take over both of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Risky Cam and me played it really well, trying to make sure no one can
Yeah.
kill Red,
I
and no
agree.
one can kill Orange,
Yeah.
or Red
Like-
doesn't get a kill.
Like they can't get a kill, making sure Red and Orange couldn't get a kill.
Yeah, if they suicide each other, then hopefully Red can't die, and yeah, just keep
I
the
would have
game
maybe
going.
proposed that, but the turn order didn't work out, and I think we
Yeah.
would have lost the tiebreaker, so it didn't make sense.
We
Yeah.
but in
lost
a 5-player
and
game-
Norway was Norway would have been directly after us. So
When in a 5-player game, you killing Norway would have given you the group win, so that
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, but he got an OP spawn with a +4 in the middle, and we got nothing. So they kinda-
yeah.
We got screwed from the start. Yeah.
You guys all had Norway winning this group, right? Most likely to win.
Yeah. Our initial plan was kill Norway, and then we had a rough start.
Yeah, we have Rockstar in the Twitch chat. Rockstar, you guys, because you won, you will get to advance straight to the quarterfinals. All these guys will have to play again next week, so you get the free advance through Group 1 in a very tough group, which many were saying was the toughest group here in the seeding round. You guys still think it's the toughest group?
One sec. Yeah, but Norway not playing. I mean, this is Risk. We're all here to play Risk.
There
Like,
you
we
go.
want to play next week.
Yeah. Every week, bring it
know?
on. Yeah.
I'm busy next week. Let me advance.
Some different mindsets on how to play it. Speedster, you seemed very frustrated watching your stream from our perspective. I learned a new German word.
Oh
Yep.
no.
I don't want to talk about
Please,
word?
please leave the recording on.
Yeah, oh my. I want to see that.
I only know
Don't
about
worry
5
about it.
German words, but now I know a new one, so that's good. I said it on air because I thought you mistyped something, but Plasma told me what it meant, so.
I stopped mid word. There was something left I didn't spell out.
Speedster
since I-
started reporting all of you guys during that game. Just
No,
so
no,
you
it
know.
was just.
He
I
just
just
reported
reported
Yeah, we
yellow.
heard that.
He
I
reported
just
Rid of
reported
the
yellow. Nobody
competition.
else. It was just yellow. I was mad at.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
Because
everyone-
it's not that bad that we have to play group stage, but one of our guys can't play at all in the next 2 weeks.
who is it that can't play?
Mr. Buzz.
Oh, Mr. Best can't play next week. Well, you'll get to play a lot then.
Yeah, well, we can only play 2 times, right?
Yeah. I mean, you'll just have to rotate. Yeah. Oh,
But
I
if
see what
it's
you're
2
saying.
weeks in
To
a
get
row,
total points. Yeah. He only played once this week.
It's all right. Speedster's good enough. He's gonna sweep. He's gonna sweep the game, so no one has to do anything else.
I mean, you just got to
So-
get top 3, and actually next week we'll have the 2 highest placing 4th place teams. We'll also get through. So it's a lower
did
bar
we hear-
from here on out.
Oh, yeah.
Did we hear anything from Southeastern Europe after starting the game?
We did not. We did not. I don't know what's going on there because they played the other 2, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Got no response.
Our time zones and all that. It happens. In all fairness, they had to perform really well.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, to practice games, then when you go into a 5-player, it's all different because your troop
Totally
counts
different.
off. Like, yeah. I thought it was a good game though. Just a shame about yellow missing the troops, but it happens. Like yesterday, I failed to kill. That's what it is.
Learnsy, was there any point that you thought about just suiciding into Rockstar because he kept trying to ruin your game?
I was thinking about it, but I also knew that if I did that, there was no way I was gonna be able to get the win. So I
You
wasn't
needed
gonna
some
bother.
sort of points to win. Yeah.
Yeah, I needed a kill, so I was just hoping that 2 people would try and kill each other. Maybe someone fails a kill, but
Right.
no.
Yeah, we were mostly trying to hide at a certain point. Trying to hide behind
Yeah, we know you were
English
doing it on
stack.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little interesting. You guys just all decided to allow the bonuses, I guess, just because Rockstar spawned there in the middle. You guys decided this is going to be a bonus game, or was that the plan going into it?
Well, me
It
and
was the
Tim-
plan going into it, but then we didn't get any good place to get a bonus.
Yeah.
Mitch, I think every game's a bonus game until it isn't.
Ah, interesting. You know, I said on the stream, I said, now if the Dutch had the bonus and Speedster was the one without the bonus, this would be a no bonus game.
Yes.
True.
I'm a bit surprised no one else did something against Norway holding a +4 in the middle since turn 1. But
And to be
especially
fair,
already
to be
did.
fair, that was up to Speedster because I think there was only one protecting it. But then it was up to Red to break
Yeah.
Speedster because we were like, if we're giving Speedster a 4, and we were happy to break, keep everyone on the no bonus. Although to be fair, England, Risky Cam actually had the +2 and nobody could really break it. But
I mean, he had a great spawn, but yeah.
yeah, on the +2. But then everyone got +4s, +5s. We were like, we had a good spawn, and now we've just instantly got a bad spawn because everyone else has got +5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all relative there, how fast it
Yeah.
By the way,
changes.
Speedster, is there any reason you didn't break Norway?
Who? Red?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he could break me just as easy.
He should have broken you, I think. But you could have broken him turn 1. After turn 1, I think it was too
I
late
mean,
because he had.
it's like this mutual destruction thing. If I break yellow, he had a 7 or something behind me to break me, so I didn't. And I walked out of Cam's bonus, so he lets me hold mine.
You did.
we did see one break of red. I don't remember who did it, but someone broke it.
It was
once or-
me.
Yeah, it's orange.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah, it was more so like
You're just mad.
give us the bonus, or else we're gonna keep breaking your bonus.
That's
It
right.
was a
'cause
warning.
he had the stack still sitting in your bonus, so you broke and,
Yeah.
and
it
signaled.
was more
basically.
like he knew we were going for that bonus, right? So it's
Yeah.
like you can move it out, but he didn't. So he purposely left it in the bonus. So if you don't give us a bonus, you might as well not have a bonus yourself.
Yeah.
That's nice. Anyway, GG. I'm gonna head off. GG, guys.
GG's, everybody.
Alright,
Yeah.
GG.
And thanks, Mitch. Probably not too many people that say thanks, so thanks for hosting all these
Yeah,
games.
you got it. This was a fun group. You guys are a lot of fun. That was a really tough group having England won, Germany won, and Netherlands won all in the same group. So we'll see where you guys
Yeah.
Screw you,
fall
bitch.
for next
Nah.
week.
Let's hope we don't get all of the same people in the same group.
Yeah. I
I,
think
w- I'm honestly gonna say that's gonna be so much fun if we do.
sure. I think we need to keep Speedster away from Sweden for a little while, potentially.
No. Honestly, let him at him all day, every day. We like it.
I mean,
Right.
after the game, it's fine. Just in the game,
Sure.
it's really bad. And I
Yeah.
didn't care anymore because red, with getting that kill on white, won the group. So
Yeah, it was over.
Playing,
Yeah.
keeping to play was
Right.
keeping playing was nonsense.
I think it is important to mention that England does lose the tiebreaker to Sweden and Germany. So
How
England
come?
finishes fifth.
come?
Bounties directly on each other. So out of that group of 3, your direct bounties on each other is what split that. You had the least amount of bounties on Sweden and Germany. I don't know who your bounty was.
For some reason, I mean, I know the rules change, but I thought it was like the last bounty. Fair.
Yeah, so points in game 3 is a further down the line tiebreaker. The first tiebreaker is bounties on each other. So
Gotcha.
it won't matter a ton, but it'll
No,
matter.
it's interesting.
Yeah. Just England losing on a tie in the World Cup is, you know.
Yeah, we know.
And you just wanted to reiterate that you're fifth.
Hey, we're not last. It's okay.
There you go.
Fair play. Fair
All
play.
right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys
Take
next
care.
week.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
see you guys
GG.
later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you, everyone. GG.
And that is a wrap there on Group 5, Game 3. That's an awesome group. That was a super fun group to watch. All of those teams will still be in it for next week. Actually, Norway will be through next week. They'll get into the quarterfinals 2 weeks from now, so they've got a week off. The other 5 teams we will see next week, and we'll see where they land here tomorrow evening as we see the group placement for round 1 of the elimination rounds. That's it for this game. Coming up, we have Group 7, Game 2 at 2300 UTC. That'll be Greece, Southeastern Asia, Eastern Asia, Australia, New Zealand. They played 11 hours ago, and now they've all slept, and they're going to play a Sunday morning game for them here at 2300 UTC. And that will be streamed by Harlow on Risk, and I'll try to get him all set up so he can stream that to you. That one's just a couple hours away now for Group 7. Then we'll be back at it with a full slate of action tomorrow for some more Risk World Cup. For now, I'm Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting on YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the World Cup content. We need you guys liking and subscribing all of our broadcasters and thanking them for all they do. That's the best way to help increase our exposure in the event. And we'll be back tomorrow with a bunch more games. So watch out for that schedule. I'm going to stop for YouTube here.